catch some fish today. Welcome to FishTales. Early morning. There's something going out of the shallows right there. Got the weedless froggy fly. Got the stuff all over me. This way. Mud turtle. Little bitty mud turtle. There's a beaver. Something over there. Let me quiet my approach a little bit. That beaver. Just tootling along. They don't hurt a thing. Come out here kind of slow. Last time in here, my first good cast, I caught a big bass. That beaver coming back this way. That might actually be a water rat. I think it is. Okay, he's swimming different. Is that a beaver or a water nutria? I don't see your tail. Come on, flap that thing. You're coming to me. Yeah, that's a water rat. I think that's definitely a water rat. I don't know, it might be a beaver. I think his tail's not flat. Okay. Got here in good time today. Right about 7 o'clock now. Supposedly they opened the gates at 7, but they were open when I got here. I can do this without a weedless fly, but that little bit of weedlessness really helps. Especially working that really shallow water. It's just the right amount. I have learned that it is very important to fish this stuff very thoroughly. Because you just never know. There we go. There's the first volunteer. Just a good one. Not a monster. It's coming toward me. He's getting a little bigger as he gets over here. Oh, that's a good fish. A little bit on the thin side. Good Lord, a lot on the thin side. That fish should be way bigger. Holy smokes. I'll bet that's a male. That fish should be a lot bigger. Oh, look, he's missing a fin on the bottom. He's had a rough life. He ain't a fight worth a darn. Oh well. That's the first big fish. See how thin that back is? That fish is either very old or just not doing well. All right, fishy. Thanks for coming. I hope you get to feeling better. That's the first fish this year that didn't look really healthy. That fish was sick. It actually might be very old. It's hard to tell. But missing that fin on the bottom, and it's completely gone. Tell me, he's been having a rough go of it. His eyes didn't look right either. Probably not able to see well. So it makes me think it's an older fish. Come on, big bass, give it a second whirly. Last time I messed up. I let that fish get the better of me and he broke my line off. took several casts right through that same area before the fish jumped on it. It drops off real nice right here. I don't know how deep it gets. I've never charted it, but it gets deep enough to hold fish. Oh, there we go. I saw some movement up there. Gonna work this area real good. The only difference between, well, the differences between today and yesterday. Yesterday morning it was way cloudy and the sun never did break out fully. But today the barometric pressure is up just a tiny bit. We got a high pressure system moving in, but it's not a big change. There we go, little old fish. Nice healthy fish. Not very big, but nice healthy fish. You actually don't see a lot of fish this size in this lake. You don't see hardly any smaller because I think they get eaten. All right. Thanks for coming. Bye. Welcome to FishTales. Gonna get sneaky. Catch me a big old bass. Right out of here first to start with. Then I'll work my way down there. Wish me luck. Got the old chartreuse froggy fly. That fly has already caught a bunch of fish. Some bacons. Strengthened my leader 8-pound test, doubled up, because I am anticipating catching big fish. We're going to start this direction, fish all the way around up to the dam and along the dam to start with. It's about 7 o'clock. We're close to it. Alright, let's see what's in here. Oh yeah, we're in good shape. Here we go. Many times they've been right up here in the shallow water. Weedless, so we can drop it into the edge. Caught several very nice fish right out of here. That's why it's really important to get here quiet. Try to hit these things from a long distance. These fish will spook so easy when they're in shallow water. Hell, half the time they spook because of the fly flying over them. They're vulnerable when they know it. When they're up shallow like this, they are so vulnerable. And you watch for movement. Need to build one of these flies with a bigger front so it bloops a lot louder. Also need to make a completely different fly. I was fishing at the ranch pond yesterday, testing out a repaired rod, throwing a spinnerbait, and it's just stupid how well a spinnerbait works compared to my other gear. I bet I caught 12 fish, not even trying. And our pond on the ranch is weed choked bad. It's very weed choked. And those bass were just, you know, I could throw the spinnerbait halfway across the pond so I could cover a lot of ground real fast. But I'd come by those big weed beds and wham. That's where the bass had been laying. But they don't seem to like a fly. I had, you know, I'll go down there in the evening with the dogs, which is part of the problem. I'd go down there in the evening and throw that fly. And on a good day, I'll catch, you know, 6. On a very good day, I'll catch 6 of them. One decent one. But with a spinnerbait, it's kind of frustrating because that means that I'm not throwing a fly that's working as well as what could be. So I'm thinking of alternatives. I'm going to make a new fly. I got some ideas. As always, there's a bunch of beds right here. Sunfish beds. A whole bunch of them. Which a lot of times the big bass will hang out around the edges of these beds. This is where I'm just being hard-headed and not switching to gear to catch sunfish. But when I get these big bass on the brain, that's just something about them. There's something about a big old bass just plowing into that popper. Ooh, it's quiet this morning. It is real quiet. But I know better than to get discouraged, because sometimes when it's quiet like this, that's because the big fish have moved in. You always got to remember there's not as many of them as there are little ones. But when they go on the prowl, things get real quiet. There's also been quite a bit of activity mid-morning. Craziest thing I've ever seen. Some funny movement there. Alright folks, I'll bring you back if I catch something. Or if I get something that hits it. Dang it. There we go, my first volunteer. Oh, it's a good one. It's a good one. Oh, I hope you saw that. I caught it on camera, so. That fish, there was no indication that fish was up in here. Just confidence that he was. I had all the confidence. I never did get a good hook set. That's why he threw it so easy. It's alright. I think I got him on camera, so hell, I just turned the camera off. That's what I like. When the fish respond like they're supposed to. All you gotta do is turn the camera off. That's when they hit. This is way shallow up in here. Hit that shallow area in there. Come on, fish. That was a good one. I didn't think it was that big when it started. Maybe probably 3 pounds. 2.5, 3 pounds. I'll be able to tell better once I get it on the camera and edit down, and zoom in and all that good stuff. Hopefully the camera did its job. There we go. Ooh, that fish. Ooh, that is a big fish. He was out there in the open. Oh, I hope I got a good hook set. That's a good fish. That's a good one. Come on now. Let camera cooperate a little bit there. Oh yeah, this is a nice fish. Oh, this lake is loaded with big fish. I must have a good hook set because it's staying buckled, buttoned up. Come on, fish. I stopped working the edge and started working the deeper water because I'm fixing to go in the other direction. Oh, come on now. Oh yeah. Come here. Oh, definitely got a good hook set. That's a nice little 3.5, 4 pound fish. Look at that. Got that froggy fly deep in there. Watch this. Boop. Well, not so boop. There it is. Barely hooked. Look at that big old fishy. Goodbye. Thank you for coming. I tell you what, you made my day. I feel successful now. My fly's kind of leaning sideways, been beat up pretty bad. You won, fly. You won. This is why it pays to get here early in the morning when it's all quiet. Nobody else has hit this area. You get real sneaky. You come in here quiet. At least that seems to be how to manage this very hard fished lake. There are a lot of people fish here every day. I'm not one of them, but I do fish here often. It's only 25 minutes from the house. I can leave my house and be on the water in about 30 minutes. Which is one of the reasons I like fishing the way I do. In the wade fishing, all I gotta do is put my waders on, grab my gear, and go. I can be on the water in no time at all. No fussing with a boat or a kayak. Of course, I will tell you that fishing out of a kayak and catching one of these big bass, they are so much harder to handle. They'll drag that boat everywhere. And you're in this shallow water like this, they'll tug you around. They're just so much harder to handle. Plus, when I'm in my kayak, I tend to move too quick from place to place. When I'm wade fishing, boy, I fish it thoroughly. I will fish it very thoroughly. That fish appeared to be about the same size as the first one that got away. I will tell you, the big fish have moved in. And these fish are well fed. This lake is rich. It's got shad, it's got some little old skinny minnows in abundance. It's got a huge population of sunfish. It's got all the ingredients ready to go for making a big bass. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Let's roll around. All right, I'll bring you back when I get something on the line. There's another fish. They're hanging out in deeper water. I don't think that one's as big. Oh, good fish. Not a monster, but a good one. Oh, love it, love it, love it. They are just sneaking up on that fly. I don't think I've actually got this fish hooked. I don't. It was just wedged in there. It hadn't. Oh, hold on, dude. Hold on. All right. It's good to see you. Thanks for coming. Bye. And I've been hoping that sun will go behind the clouds. A cloudy morning is really preferable. It'll stay cooler longer. Ooh, shakalaka. It's the second fish out here away from the structure. See, now if I mind my manners, I keep that fly rod low to the water and pointed straight at the fly. So I as soon as that fish hits, I'll do a strip set, and that enhances my chances of actually catching it. If you put it on the pole too quickly, that pole is so dang wimpy, it'll never set that hook. When you use the pole, you're depending on that fish to engulf that fly and get it down around his gill. And that's not the best thing for the fish. Just to get in their gill, that's when they often bleed. And if they are bleeding, make sure you don't spend too much time out of the water with them. That's another advantage of wade fishing. You're in the water. You can dunk that fish and keep him wet. I always use the rule of keep that fish out of the water no longer than you can hold your breath. If you can hold your breath for 3 minutes, you're a superhuman. I think, you know, like that last fish I just caught, he wasn't out of the water 30 seconds. Of course, you know, when it's really big fish, you need to get a picture of it, because that's bragging rights there, buddy. Ooh, I got a swirly right in front of me. It's the first one I've seen. See if that fish is hanging around here. Come on, fish. Come on. Something move water. Apparently they're just laying out here in this 3-foot deep water. I don't normally get them this close, but since that one was so close, check my fly, make sure it's laying right. It's always important, make sure that fly is laying just like it's supposed to, and it is. Perfect. I think if that sun comes in and out of the clouds all morning long, we're going to catch some more fish. I've got it to my back and the wind assist and work that shallow water, but I'm not going to neglect this deeper water either. I'm standing, what, 40 yards from the bank. Make some long casts, but they do seem to be out here in open water. There's a big one. Oh geez, he's running me hard. Come on, fish. Ooh, he's way out there. Oh, I never got a good hook set. That was a big one. He spooled me. Holy smokes, that was a big fish. Never got to see him. I didn't know if I had a good hook set, and I did not. Dang it. That would have been my big fish of the day. Maybe of the month. God, dog. I guarantee it was big because it just ran like a big one does. Honestly, I don't mind missing a big fish if I get to see it. But I didn't even get to see that one. He just headed for deep water immediately. Well, they are out here today. Oh, that's fun. It's not as fun when you lose one like that, but oh my God, that was a big fish. That'll be the third time that's happened this year, where it was a big fish and it just took off running. And I did not get a hook set. Oh my God. Good morning so far. Oh, that's fun. Well, I keep throwing these poppers. They do work. And this lake has got a good population of big fish. They're not easy to catch, but they're out here. big baby? Where are you, big mama? Big baby mama. Come on, fishy, fishy. It's about time for another one to hit. Oh, we got a little one, I think. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, that's not no little fish. That's a good one. Hanging out on the weed edge. Get all this line in. Like about a fly reel, you don't gotta reel it. Oh, look at it, he's about ready to come in, huh? 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 Oh! Nice jump, buddy. A long time between fish, but that's okay when they're big like this. Boy, these are healthy fish. Woo! Oh, he's throwing water all over us. Come here. Come here. You're okay. I got you. A solid 2.5, 3 pound fish. 18 inches long, probably. Look at that. Boy, they love a froggy fly. They just love a froggy fly. Barbless hook. Pops right out. Alright, thanks for coming. Bye. Let's check out my fly, make sure everything's flying like it ought to fly. Yes, it is. See how that weed guard is hanging down right in front? That is perfect. It's good enough. Boom, shakalaka. This is going to be a little dangerous because if that fish picks it up on the anywhere near that brush pile and then dives back in it, I got a problem. Gotta get on him. Oh, there he is. He waited. Whoa, boy, that's a jumper. Of course, he had a pole assist, you know. I'm pulling up on him. Yeah, I knew there'd be something in here. Sometimes when you're dragging them around like this, big mama bass will come up and try to eat it. That's real exciting. Oh, there you are. Weedless hook, barbless hook, popped right out. Look at that. Goodbye. Thanks for coming. Oh, Lord, that fish blew up on it. I don't know if I have a good hook set or not. He's not a giant, but he's a good one. Yeah, they're still biting. Ooh, jumper. Oh, he got that fish. He got that fly deep. It's coming out his gills. Hold still. There you go. Nice little fish. Nice little fish. Barbless hook. Should pop right out, which it did. No harm done. Goodbye. Thanks for coming. Look at that. The lake's going dead calm. Sun's covered up. I'm seeing activity out here. Matter of fact, that fish I caught because it swirled. It chased something on the surface. And I threw it right to him and he jumped all over it. That fish really jumped all over it. He was going to kill that thing. Damn it. That one about got me, man. That was another monster. He jumped, but good God, he dang near ripped the rod out of my hand. Holy smokes. I was thinking about going home. Actually, I was thinking about getting something to eat and waiting for these clouds to thick up a little. Good God almighty, same spot. That fish just stripped it out. I mean, I almost lost my grip on my pole. I'm surprised he threw it. Good God. Talk about excitement. Man, that was another big giant fish. I got a glimpse of him as he jumped, but hell, I was messing with my rod trying to get it back in order. Holy smokes. I think I need to get bigger hooks. Oh, Lord. And I hope what I just saw is a fish that wants to take this fly. Could there be a third big one in my future? Better watch my technique. Lost both of those big fish. I saw that one I just lost. Boy, that one damn near ripped the pole out of my hand. Jesus, that was a big fish. I'm gonna have to build on bigger hooks. I need a much wider gap. Like a worm hook. Because that's the problem. This number 1 cannot get around that big fat jaw. And those big fish, they seem to know how to throw that hook. It's about 10 o'clock, and really, that's about how long I plan to fish, but my God. I just had a big swirl. I see fish jumping. Man. My stripping arm's getting sore. Casting arm's hanging in fine. Man. 2 giants in a day. There must be something in that area that's holding those fish. I don't know if there's a creek that comes in here and there's somewhat of a, you know, a deepening. But I've seen quite a bit of action in this area. Oh man. I was just thinking about going home, calling it a day, even though I was also thinking about going and getting a little bite to eat and then coming back if that cloud cover thickens up real good. This good fishing could continue all day. Oh, decisions. What to do? I just had a big swirl. Oh, Lord, I lost my grip on that one. Yeah. My casting arm doesn't feel like it's tired, but it's acting like it's tired. My casting gets super sloppy. That's because my arm is actually tired. I've been doing this so long, I don't even know what it feels like anymore. I think I'm going to go ahead and call it. Man, what a day. Caught fish, caught nice fish. Had 2 monsters get away. Didn't see the first one. I got to see a good glimpse at the second one. Those fish must be well educated because they know how to throw a fly or throw a lure. Yeah, it's going to be back to the drawing board. And I think I got leaky waders. One side feels a little wet. Can't hardly tell because the water's about the same as the air temperature. Alright, come on, Ben. Call it a day, you gotta quit. But I can't. There might be another big fish in here somewhere. I focused a lot of effort on the deeper water, and that has really paid off in the big fish department. I don't know what it is about chartreuse, but they sure love it. Alright folks, that's about it for today. Or at least this session. I may come back this evening. It kind of depends on how hot it gets. I ought to be fishing for sunfish. This area is loaded with them. Oh, and they got big sunfish in here, which is probably why the bass are stacking up in this cove. Lots of sunfish beds, which means lots for them to eat. All right, I am tired. A little defeated, lost 2 big fish, but that's okay. I'll be back. They're still here. I did catch some very nice fish today. Now we just gotta walk back to the truck and go back to the house, get a bite to eat maybe, or go into town and get with my buddy John and go do some work. Whew, man, what a morning. I'll tell you what, this lake is something else. It's a bass fishing mecca. Alright, well, thanks for watching. Y'all be good. Bye. Just a short walk to the truck. This is when the waders come in handy. This brush is full of chiggers, snakes, wasps, bugs, bees, everything that stings and bites. But they won't get through my waders. And there's a lot of pretty flowers too. Get some pollen.